Hello everyone, I'm here today with a new process video, and this one's a little different. I'm not doing pocket pages here, I'm doing an actual pocket. I have this insert. This is from Allie Edwards travel release in 2020, and it's got a built-in pocket there, it's got the holes already punched, and it's got a cool saying on it that I want to use. And I've already picked out some things for it. I have this partial map here from Conwy Castle, so I'm using stuff from Wales in this. So I have this, and I cut it down to make sure that when it was folded, it would fit in there, so I have that. I also have my receipt from the gift shop at the castle because I did buy a couple of things after I was done exploring. And then I have some extra photos that didn't really fit in anywhere else, but I want to use them because they have some historical info on them. That one's just a nice view from the upper level. And then I had this selfie that I took, but because of the color of my coat, it doesn't really match anything. So it looked weird no matter where I put it. So I figured maybe I can just put it in here. I also have this photo that was an enlarged photo, and then I cut it down because I figure I can add it to the back. And then I want to decorate this in some other way as well, probably stamp, have some little embellishments. I'm not sure what all I want to do there, but I at least want to have the photo on there plus add something else, some little doodads. So I have all of that. For these, I think I'm actually going to do tabs on them, so that when they're in here, they can easily be pulled out of there by anyone who's looking. And I have a ton of tabs ready-made that have come in kits and different things that I just need to find the right color. But if I can't find what I need, I have a stamp set where I can make them pretty much in any shape or color I want. So I think that's a good way to utilize some of that, plus get these photos in there. So that is what I am starting with today. So the first thing I am doing is pulling out all of my just generic labels here that could be used as tags as well. And then I have all of these tags which have colors and designs on them, but they're blank. They don't have any phrases or anything. So I could stamp in there, I could leave them blank. I have lots of options. But I'm going to go through all of these and see what I have that's ready-made that will work with those photos. All right, I think I have found in just my regular tabs, I didn't even have to use the labels, I think I have found 4 that will work. And I wanted them to be eclectic, very different, and having different colors so that they're easily distinguishable where to pull them out from this pocket. So I have them picked out here, and then I also need to stagger them in terms of where they're positioned, because once they're in here, if I have them all flush left, it's going to be harder to grab them. And so I have positioned them where I think I want them. So this one's more to the left. This one's a little bit more in left, but not totally. And then I have one that's pretty centered, and then this one will be more to the right. So hopefully that staggers them enough that they look nice in the pocket and they're easy to pull out when somebody wants to see the photos. I have started putting these together, and I wanted to do some stamping. And so on this one, since it's a selfie, I used a stamp that said, well, hello. And so that will go right up there. That one is this is an old Citrus Twist one from May of 2020. So not that old, I guess, but I haven't used it a ton. You can kind of see which ones I've used. I need to use it more because these don't look like they've ever been touched. So maybe there's something else I can use on one of the other ones. I don't know, but at least I'm starting with that. I did end up using that same stamp set for this one because there was a phrase on there that said go, see, do. Perfect. So now I have these 3, and then I have to do this last one. Not sure what I'm going to put on there. There isn't anything else on this set that will work, so I will look for something else. For this one, I have selected this stamp set. This is a little tiny one from Citrus Twist. I don't remember when I got it, so I don't know if it's available through them still or not. But if you like it, there's a good look at it, so you can try to find it. And I think I'm going to do this one that says be brave, be wild, partly because this is at the upper level of the castle, so it's quite high up and you're looking out and down. Heights don't scare me, so that's not a problem, but it definitely is higher up than some other places. And the fact that, you know, the former occupants here had to be brave and were wild in some respects. So I feel like it's fitting for where I was and what I was doing. I have finished putting together all of the photos with the tabs, and I'm really pleased with the way that they've turned out. So here they are, all done. So this is the only one I didn't stamp on, and I probably could have because I have stays on. And you know what, now that I look at it, I kind of want to, because when you see them like this, in a way it looks strange not to have anything there. For now, I'll leave it alone, but I may go back and do that. I reserve the right to change my mind and stamp. But anyway, they are done. They're all attached, and so they will sit pretty much like that in the pocket. So you'll be able to see where the tab lands and be able to take them out. So they will go in like so, and they fit nicely, so it doesn't obstruct any of the holes either for turning in the album, which is awesome. And then this does not need a tab. It can just go in there in the back by itself, if it'll cooperate. There we go. It was catching on something in there. And then I can rearrange these as I see fit. And then same with this. I could actually do a tab for that as well. It'll sit like this. Ooh, you know what? I might need to, because it's white on white. That's kind of boring. And if I do a tab right there, it'll fit in. If I pick one that's narrow enough, it'll fit in right under that. I think I will. So I thought I was done with tabs, but I'm not. I have completed the tab for the receipt that I have here. Normally I would flip this upside down and do it the other way, but I wanted the color to show on the top and the pattern so that it would really differentiate between the white of the map and the white of the receipt. And then I also chose to do shopping for the stamping there, because that is what I was doing. And that one is from this set. Oh my gosh, I don't remember. This might be Studio Calico? I don't know. All there is a number on it. I don't remember. Sorry. All right, so there we have it with everything loaded into the pocket, and I'm happy with the way that looks. I may choose to do something here as well, a little embellishment, but for now I'm going to leave it blank because I want to get started on the back. I still have my photo here, which that's the easy part. Won't be hard to attach that, but I think I want to overlap something here because I've got some dead space and room up here. So if I could find a nice embellishment that would fit there, that would be awesome. And then I'm not sure if I want to do something down here or not. It probably depends on how big the embellishment is that I find for up top. So I think I am going to use this cork embellishment that I have and overlap it like so. That will help take up some of that space up there and fill that. And then looking at that, I'm thinking I probably want some brown washi or brown strip of paper or something at the bottom just to bring in more of that. It's more of gray tones here. I mean, there is some brown, but not a lot. And so I feel like just having that feels a little weird. So I think I need to have some washi or something down there. And then just to show you, those embellishments are from Ellie's Studio. They came in this pack from 2021. Don't remember what month it was that they were released, but that's where I got them. I've attached the photo and I have put glue on the back of this, and now it's ready to go and be attached here. Make sure I have this going the right way. There we go. And then I want it right about there, I think. Just press that on a little bit, and that won't take very long to dry, so I'll just let that sit there while I go find some washi. I selected my brown washi and I put that on there at the bottom, and I like it, but now I feel like I need blue or green down here. Probably blue to offset the sky. I just need something, a little heart, a star, some little phrase, something. So I'm going to go into my stash of stuff and look at that. And I'm happy to say, look how much of this washi I have left. It's barely any. I might actually end up finishing this roll sometime soon. And I don't know about you, but it takes me a long time to finish a roll of washi, so I'm excited about that. I pulled out my blue phrases. They're all travel related phrases, and this one was in there. It says Wanderlust, which is perfect, and it matches that blue in the sky pretty well. So I already have adhesive on it, and I think I'm going to center it more towards the right because this is more towards the left. I don't want them right on top of each other like that. So I think I'm going to go this way. I want it to overlap the brown a bit. Yeah, like that, I think. All right, so that's probably it for the back. So now I just have to decide, do I want to go back and do something here, and do I want to stamp there after all? I decided that I wanted to do maybe an arrow pointing down to the phrase. And so I pulled all these out. They're all arrows in different colors and styles. And I found this one. It's a little bit bigger than what I wanted. I'm going to have to cut off a little bit in order to get it to fit there, but that's fine. So I can do that right now, maybe about that much. And then I think I'm going to staple it, put a mini staple in there so that it just adheres to the pocket without having to do too much else. And I like this one too because where this is going to sit in the album, the page that's on the opposite side actually uses a really close shade of green. So even though they're not meant to go together, they will still end up looking like they do go together. All right, so there's the arrow after it's been stapled on there. And I love this. Everything stacks nicely. I love the little tabs that make it easy to take things in and out, and that they have extra stamping on them. And then when you flip to the back, you still get this. So I love it. I'm super happy I decided to use an insert like this. It isn't something I would normally do, but I thought I'd give it a try in this album, and I'm so glad I did. So here's another piece done for whales. Thanks for watching.